All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Hunter, episode 81.
Oh boy.
We have dead Nen users.
Very
and
dead
we have
Nen users.
one alive Nen user on his way back
Right.
to the Queen.
To be eaten.
Yes.
Become part of the hive
The
mind.
food chain.
The food chain, yes.
The evolutionary
process.
constant
Yeah.
within the Chimera Ants.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
It doesn't.
But we have our three protagonists squad group moving
That's right.
at high speeds.
Very
which is
high speeds.
Very cool to kind of see how, yes, these boys have come a long way.
Right.
But this is kind of what we expect now of them to be,
to be able to literally run alongside a hunter.
Well, that, yes, but I'm meaning like where we ditch the horses because they're too slow.
Right. Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
that's just, oh yeah, par for the course. But seeing it in action,
That's true.
is just always a treat.
that's-
It's just so much fun.
Yes. Yeah, because we could kind of tell that, yeah, these guys can run fast, but actually seeing them being like, nope, these horses have served their use. Let's go.
Yeah, horses like can run like gallop like on average around like what 40 miles an hour,
Not
like
sure.
35. I don't want to make
I'm
a
not
guess
much
and
of an
sound
equestrian.
stupid. Yeah.
But there will be those three bodyguard,
The
for
royal
king.
guards.
Yeah, royal
we
guard.
haven't seen them come out of their eggs yet.
We
though.
haven't, but
This would be an
probably going
appropriate
to right
time
about now.
for it to happen because
Yeah.
there are three and there are three main protagonists.
Yeah.
But that means that everyone else potentially before them could be fodder for
Yeah.
Gon, Killua,
Yep.
and
Kite.
Kite, thank
Yeah.
you. His name is so simple, and yet sometimes it's like...
The simple ones are always the hardest.
Well, it's because it's also a word, you know?
Sure.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, boy. But
All right,
this is gonna
guys,
be crazy.
we're excited. So without further ado, let's get into this. All right, guys, we're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh. Yep, carnage. Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
And opening that we do not watch.
Yep.
All right. So, the way they focused on Gon in that shot. Now it might just be because he's the main character.
It's mostly because he's the main character, but there's that part of it, yes, where it's like
Right.
he looks very upset.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's more of a thing of where Gon, when we've seen him upset, it like changes his aura. Like
right.
Like he like it's like at the hunter exam
when
bit
he was
where-
brooding in the tree.
Yeah, and there was literally a dark aura around him. This was before aura was even a thing.
Did they really do that?
Yes.
Oh.
I had to go back and check, like, I don't know, 30 episodes ago when this subject was brought up. Like, I was like, didn't Gon have some kind of cloud over him?
I mean, I knew that he was like he was inside the tree, so it was all like dark and everything. But, that's interesting.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But in particular, yeah, Gon seeing him actually kill someone. Now that these Chimera Ants are individuals.
Yep. Right. Like punching something and having it explode. Like,
Yeah. Rock, paper, rock. Boom.
rocks crush bugs.
That's true. Huh? We need to hide from the humans.
Yeah.
Let's
I
make-
wonder, where are they?
Why don't we go underground rather than...
Yeah. In that sense, they've devolved from, ants.
Yeah. I think that's just more and more proof that Chimera Ants are named that way because they were found as ants initially.
Sure.
And they are not actually like some super ant. They are
Right.
potentially something that was... Wait.
Yeah.
Why does...
Sound like the narrator?
Well, yes, but why did Kite, like, know that the king is something that they need to be worried about?
Well, because it's part of the natural process of the Chimera Ants. So,
But, okay, so he studied that?
yeah.
Okay, I guess we...
Yeah.
We should have clued into that.
Now, hey, we got one that should be great for ya.
Yeah. Oh, new quota.
Okay.
And now they're about to have Gon, Killua, and Kite come into their situation.
When they've been also killing excess people.
Oh, yeah. It's already been disturbed a little bit. Oh,
Ho
yeah.
ho.
Oh, crap. Yep.
Bring the queen 100 like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I love
3 of
their
them are
raw
heading your
understanding
way.
of it. Oh, crap. Huh. 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 Oh, that's true. That's true. Huh. 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 Oh. This is a
This
new
dude.
one. Behorn. Byhorn. Wow, my name is Two Horns.
Well, it also
Oh.
sounds kind of like Bjorn.
Oh. Oh.
Are we gonna get our first Chimera Ant kill?
On another Chimera Ant? Oh, okay. I like that they
Okay.
made him comedy focused because his spider form just gives me. Yeah. Right. The way they're
Okay.
learning is just
Yeah. That's
just
it's a
terrifying.
problem. Yeah.
Right.
You're about to get a month's worth of
Right.
of
right.
rest coming in the front door.
Oh. Oh. Just
boy.
devouring horses.
Why can't I eat the good stuff? Okay.
He has to stop the sedition wherever it
Yeah.
lies.
And that might mean that he ends up being maybe
The first
a wave.
one. He might be the first one of the Chimera Ants to kill another Chimera Ant, you know.
Well, sure, but also I'm thinking, how is this going to interact with the whole idea of Gon, Killua, and Kite heading towards
sure.
the base?
He might spot them.
He might spot them. He
Oh,
might
he can
also
feel
be
them.
safe from them.
No, he can feel them.
Oh. Okay.
Yep, he can feel them.
Yeah.
They sense each other.
Gon the Bloodhound.
Oh, yep, it's the horses that were taken out of the stalls and they're being eaten by, or they were eaten. I love Killua's, like, kind of crouched, semi kind of stance. It shows he's ready to move at, like, a second's notice. Oh.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
That's excessive and unnecessary.
Jeez. Some kind of statement being made.
Yeah, marking territory or something.
Oh, gotcha. Oh. It's Rammot. Yep.
Well, you did.
Whoa.
Oh, that's okay. That's a problem.
All right. Well, this is a big deal. And Colt is nearby as well. He's going to observe this. Yep. I think this is where Kite's going to show off his stuff. He's going to be like, kids, let me handle this.
Or he might want them to handle this just so that they get used to fighting things like this.
Possibly. At the very least, if he handles it. Talking about the horses?
I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. Whoa.
Whoa!
Any last words?
Yep.
Oh my Mushinde.
Wait, what did he do? Oh. It's the opposite.
Okay.
Sounds great. Yep. Oh, the music shifted up.
Okay. Cool.
Oh.
All right.
So Kite assessed the strength of this Chimera Ant when he released his
Right.
aura, and then was like, all right, I need you two to prove yourselves that you're actually capable.
Yeah. Before things get really hairy.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Nice.
My boys, here they go. Yep.
Oh.
Jeez, he's actually hitting them with their speed and everything.
Right.
Are they treating him like they're actually like weak? Okay, he's releasing his hot set. Here we go. Oh, he's dead. Oh, yep.
Yeah, Colt's taking
Colt
him back.
grabbed him, yep. Dang.
Okay.
I seriously
Hey, he's alive.
Yeah.
Like,
I seriously underestimated these Chimera Ants because
Yeah.
holy crap, I thought they were gonna one-shot him.
yeah.
Jeez.
Okay.
Dang. Nope.
Whew. All right.
Oh, now he's asking them.
Uh-huh.
They weren't that bad.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get some XP.
live training.
Yeah. Whoa. All right. Way to be ominous, Kite.
Yeah.
Gon's like, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Exactly. Hard daddy.
Oh. Yeah, now what's the queen gonna say to this? Oh, dang. So he's probably dying.
I think so. But it almost looked like he was growing bigger. Wow.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now Colt's gonna have to kill him.
Yep. Colt kills him here. Okay. And his head falls off.
Yeah, don't get above yourself. Remember who you are. Oh. Oh. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that shot. He's right, though.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa. Jeez.
Okay.
All right.
Evil laughter.
Gotcha. Right. So
Right.
after they've done their quota, then they do that. That makes sense. Still, yep. Whoa.
Okay.
What? Oh, okay, they do know. This is Colt's, like,
Right.
reasoning with them, trying some diplomacy, because he can't stop them from doing the,
Exactly.
Okay.
But, yeah. Because, like,
Yeah.
could Colt actually back it up?
Yeah, you think I'd keep that promise?
Okay.
Yeah, this is where things get a little bit complicated.
Yeah.
We need someone really strong to keep all of them in line, like the king.
Exactly.
And we need the king quickly. The way Chitu walks, oh my gosh.
Okay.
Ha! Too much personality. Telling me.
Yeah.
Just
Just
a
more
bit.
and more like humans. That's just saying there's no immediate problem.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Colt's kind of taking everything upon himself. They're giving them so much personality, though.
They are. It's awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
I like the style, Killua.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
That's right, 'cause it's
that's
been
where-
made to be
yeah.
a base.
For Yunju and his group.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds awesome. Okay, so
All right. So
it's a bit roundabout. We're taking this not necessarily.
no. This is HunterxHunter. Different ending.
I know.
song.
I knew you were gonna do that. But the rate at which our main characters will get to the hive, essentially,
Right.
is not probably happening
Yeah.
very quickly.
If anything, like if they really wanted to find it fast, what they'd want to do is conceal themselves with Zetsu just in case they can use Nen to like sense them or whatever. Because it seems they can, even though they don't necessarily know that. And then
For sure.
basically hide and follow some back to the base.
right?
Because it's not like it's so huge, it'd be easy to spot once there's someplace near it.
right. I think that they are not aware that there's necessarily a central base, but more the idea that there's a large concentration of them here on the island.
Right. Yeah,
And
it depends on how much Kite knows about them.
And any kind of... Oh, no, you're right. Kite knows a lot about them. He knows enough to know that they're making a king.
Right. So he'd probably know that they have some kind of, like, centralized
Some
base.
kind of big colony of sorts. Okay. So we more have had kind of everything caught up to speed for our main characters and the Chimera Ants.
Yes.
By them all kind of convening and having the discussion around the idea of Nen users, rare humans that have the nutritious value of 1,000 humans, and maybe
how that
they don't
changes things.
Yes, and maybe they don't need to go and haul large masses of humans, and they can just go hunting for those ones in particular. I wonder how quickly after Gon, Kite, and Killua have their own little, raid essentially.
Yeah.
Will they think this island doesn't have necessarily enough of those, we need to expand?
Sure.
Will that be post-king? Will that be pre-king?
Yeah. Well, and here's the other thing,
we'll
too.
see.
Because, we thought that Gon and Killua were going to curb stomp all the Chimera Ants they came across,
Yes.
right? Now, granted, that seemed to be one of the more important Chimera Ants. Like, it had a,
That was an officer.
That was an officer, I believe. Yeah.
It's not someone on Colt's level, because Colt is one of the original, like, he's one of the high command or something.
Yeah,
but
so
Rammot
he's
might,
probably better.
Rammot might be on the same level as that spider, essentially.
Right, and one of
he
the
can just see aura, essentially, and feel it, but he can't manipulate it in a conscious way. He maybe is subconsciously doing the part of a predator and concealing himself, but he doesn't know that he's doing that.
And the fact that they've avoided making it clear cut of what the pecking order is among the Chimera Ants, by doing that, they've made it so that we don't know how this measures up for Gon and Killua. The fact that they had this much trouble with Rammot. Yeah.
We don't know if they will have like twice as much trouble with Colt, for instance.
Exactly. And that makes Colt, all the times that he talks to them, a lot more interesting, because since he's also physically smaller than a lot of them, it makes you wonder, like, okay, he's telling them to do all this stuff, but could he actually enforce it? When we thought he might kill Rammot there, is he even able to, Yeah.
Like, I think he could have in that instance.
Probably. Yeah, certainly because he's wounded.
Probably the best example of that Colt has the ability to enforce that is his speed. The speed at which he grabbed Rammot to where they could barely even see him.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive. And I think, if anything, we're going to be seeing this type of thing more often. Subconscious use of aura because of them ingesting enough humans into the the food chain. Essentially, the officers have the ability to sense humans, their presence, especially ones that are very strong with their aura output, like Gon, Killua,
and Kite. But here's the thing: because it wasn't super easy for Gon and Killua to defeat that one, will they come to the conclusion at some point where they're like, okay, maybe this nest, that was a tough nest. That wasn't the real nest. The real nest is that thing. Do we actually have the ability to just storm the place and ransack it, because there are a lot of them?
Yeah, I think it will be Kite's call, essentially.
Sure.
Kite already has sent the previous people back to go and potentially get help. The part that I'm a little bit interested in is if Kite basically needed proof from Gon and Killua that they had the ability to do something like that, and he called their attacks not half bad. I think that he alone has the capacity to make his way through everything that they have presently. I think that one thing we do have to remember, though, is that, as always with HunterxHunter, it's not about power levels. It's about it's about creative thinking and such. So immediately once they went to their Hatsus and they used very creatively Killua's ability to stun, basically to stun lock the opponent, while Gon charges up a blast right in melee range of this Chimera Ant. The Chimera Ant can't do anything; it's paralyzed. He could have killed it if he just waited for it to come back down.
Sure.
Killua stun locked it again. And then Gon just put an even bigger one.
Ground,
But I'm guessing that Gon and Killua were kind of taking it easy. They weren't
Yes.
taking it as seriously as they
there's,
could because
there's just the one opponent for one.
right.
Yeah, but...
And
yeah.
they're sometimes a little bit overconfident, those two.
Sure.
I would say not necessarily in a
They
horrible
know they're
way,
pretty good.
but they believe in themselves.
Yeah.
They are smart, but they are also not the type of people to go all out immediately right off the gate.
Exactly. They're not savages.
I could see
all.
Killua doing that, but I almost think Gon enjoys the combat so much to where he almost has a little bit of a Goku syndrome where he's not going to just one-shot them, even though he maybe could.
And I think there's also the idea that Gon wants to constantly be pushing himself. So if he doesn't want to go overkill if it's not necessary, and he doesn't want to use tricks when he can avoid it, and things like that. One of the things that just came to mind, right?
What's that?
When Kite called their attacks not half bad, and now all you need is experience and stuff like that. And the fact that he stood back and said, okay, you guys do this as a test, and if you can beat him, then cool, you can come along.
Right.
That makes me wonder, is there going to come a point, since Kite's probably the only one who can really, consistently, thoroughly deal with the Chimera Ants, they could do something if they wanted it to get really bad. They could kill Kite.
You've kept saying this. We know you theorize that Kite's going to die, and I agree with you.
And I'm just saying, because of how they've set it up here, that would make it feel a lot more than just, this person that we're close to is dead.
Well, they're not close to Kite yet.
Well, yeah, they're not close to Kite yet. When we start seeing the character development, that's when we can start getting real worried. But it's the idea that then they could potentially be in real danger. Like if he died while they're in the middle of the nest. Right?
Until the royal guards are encountered or the king is encountered, I don't think Gon, Killua, or Kite are in any danger.
Sure.
So I get that, yes, Kite is probably going to die. But this is kind of the same thing we had with Melody back in Kurapika's arc. We were constantly talking about death flags because it just made sense.
Yeah.
HunterxHunter doesn't do story like that. It does discovery-based writing.
Sure.
So if Kite does something stupid, Kite is probably going to die.
But he's not going to do something stupid.
We don't know if he's going to do something yet. So that's the thing. Until we actually get depth character into Kite and his motivations beyond just wanting to understand and kind of, satiate his curiosity about the Chimera Ants, we're basically just kind of spitballing here.
Yeah.
So, we've heard that theory quite a few times. The thing that I think is a really big potential bit here is that Kite released his aura and had this kind of a staring contest with the Chimera Ant. And I think in that moment he realized, this is not a challenge for me. Right. But it might be for Gon and Killua. I should have that be a time to go back and check. Is there anyone in the current lineup of Chimera Ants that is a challenge for Kite? And could we see a situation instead where the reason why they're kind of almost the story's guiding them to the factory first, where the drugs were created by NGL's hidden group,
is because Yunju is a real threat? No,
because if Kite came to the colony now, he could go straight to the queen without resistance.
Okay.
Because that was my kind of thing I got a little bit weirded out by. Was, they seem to be kind of taking their time going through this because the country itself seems a little bit small. So if they're able to move faster than horses,
right, and they have Gon's awesome
and they have Gon's awesome senses and stuff. He should be able to detect the
concentration of Chimera Ants.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess maybe they got distracted and they're going in this way. But
sure, just because it's closer or whatever. Yeah.
Right, but I think they would come to realize relatively quickly that this isn't that place. So I'm bracing myself for a little bit of a slower bit in the arc, basically, is what I'm saying.
And this episode was a bit slower, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because they did a lot of things really well. They reinforced the personalities of the Chimera Ants and the Dynamics and how they interact with each other, which is fantastic. Having stories that are slow burners is fine when you make sure to get the characters good.
Right.
Like, and they've been doing that.
Yeah. In particular, the Chimera Ants kind of having this whole hierarchical, structural, organizational conflict feels very much like any kind of regular human community when they're trying to figure out what is our goal, why are we doing this, how are we going to do this, who's responsible for what.
Right.
And there's someone who's kind of bearing the administrative burdens and just kind of trying to keep everyone in line. But no one else really seems to be fully taking up that position with him. So I wonder if we're going to have a period of time where there will be kind of a Chimera Ant civil war. Not necessarily a war, but like civil conflict of interest, civil disobedience kind of issue. He said it best, sedition of sorts. That's a very good military term for it. But and the queen doesn't have the time or the energy necessary to put a stop to any of this with her telepathic kind of commands or what have you.
Now, okay.
But you know, if Colt takes it upon himself, it could be very interesting to see Kite, Gon, and Killua enter into the middle of that and have this moment where, like, you know, Chimera Ants are on one side, Chimera Ants on another side, and then we have Gon, Kite, and Killua on a third side.
Sure.
And it's like, wait, what's going on here? So that kind of stuff excites me.
For some reason, I don't know why it made me think of this, but it made me think of season 1 or book 1 of Game of Thrones, where the king is, you know, sick in bed.
Sure.
And then the hand of the king must step up and, you know, keep everything in line.
For sure.
Which they do, and they do a great job of it until
they stop doing that.
Yeah, until it's like, oh, wait, what if this person didn't have to, you know, be bossing us around and stuff? And basically, I had this picture of it being like a powder keg where Colt is the one thing basically keeping it
from just blowing up. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think until we get a new generation of Chimera Ants, these Chimera Ants, you can see the futility in their future. It's almost kind of sad to think about. You realize how short-lived they will be when the next generation comes around. Because when the next generation comes around, they'll have Nen. And they will probably have the understanding to use it. And if these ones have personalities, that means those next ones will have different Hatsus. And they'll have the understanding and how to develop techniques and not just names. And then if they develop techniques and not just names and stuff, then you have something that rivals the Hunter organization and then like, you know, other groups that we've seen with Nen, like the Phantom Troop or like Genthru's group. It's going to be a really bad problem.
And then we can just hope that the queen is dead by that point, so it takes a little bit for them to start creating more of them at that same level. Because... I think that unless the Chimera Ants destroy themselves or find some way to coexist, humanity is screwed. Like, there's almost no ending that looks good for humanity in this world with the Chimera Ants not destroying themselves or finding a way to coexist with humanity. And I love that they have that option open, that the Chimera Ants could just destroy themselves before humanity does. Because, like, what is it? If you look at, like, mold and things like that, or, like, the speed at which it can grow in ideal conditions is stupid fast. But it's almost never in ideal conditions, so, you know, it doesn't, like, you don't get mold that just explodes everywhere, right?
Right, yeah.
You know, so that kind of feels like what the Chimera Ants are. It's like there's this crazy growth that we've seen, and it's scary, and it's like, whoa, this is a problem, but the organization cannot support its own weight, you know?
Right.
And then it's just going to collapse in on itself, and it's going to be spectacular to see.
Well, that's the thing, though. It could collapse in upon itself temporarily, but...
And then the king comes along.
When the next generation comes along, when the royal guards or the king comes along... then it might be a whole nother ballgame there. I would like to see the Chimera Ants reduced in numbers, but upped in, like, threat level.
Sure.
You know, that's basically what Nen users are.
Yeah.
And that's another possibility, is the queen might have trouble birthing complex organisms like the ones that would basically have, Nen capacity and stuff. So it might be, well, I can birth stronger Chimera Ants if I want to, but it's going to take like a week just to make one.
Sure.
And it's like, oh, well, you were pumping out 6 a day before.
Right.
What's the deal? It's like, well, it's not as easy anymore.
You can't rush art.
You can't rush art. So. Yeah. And, Gon and Killua are capable. It's cool seeing how far our boys have come and noting that, yes, this is stuff that we've seen before, but this is them working in tandem with each other, which is awesome.
Exactly.
But also the idea of them getting experience. And I just love the video game connotations where it's like, all right, we're going into an open world RPG setting,
time,
and we're going to grind some bugs, if you know what I'm saying, grind some XP off of what is this? Kill bugs infinity? Huh? Just keep doing it. All right.
Yep. Make sure to loot the bodies because you never know. Oh boy.
You could find some gold in there. Who knows? Anyways, guys, this was fun. Discussion's pretty light. We're excited for the next episodes, but if you want to watch these next episodes right now and you're not already a Patreon, go check out the link in the description below for a Patreon, and you get on early access and you can watch 2 episodes right now. It's pretty awesome. Cool. Yeah. All this comes with Discord access as well, so if you do any kind of Patreon support as well, you can chat with us about stories or just ask questions in general. And we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.